What is going on, guys? Today it is Lag here again for another GTA 5 car review. As you can see, I'm going to be driving my Tyrus over there because I've grown quite fond of it, as I told you in the last video. But let's get right into this. Today we're going to be doing Really? I wasn't even in your fucking lane, you fucking prick. Jeez, I hate the drivers. I fucking hate the drivers in GTA. I really do. But anyway, we are going to be reviewing the Western Gargoyle today. It's basically an off-road chopper that was added with the Cunning Sense DLC. So let's see what we can do if I can actually get some traction and go to my fucking garage. Thank you very much. But it's an off-road chopper, and from what I've seen in the races, I've never actually used it before, but what I've seen in the races, it's actually pretty fast for a chopper, as the innovation and the Hexer aren't very quick, but this chopper is actually pretty fast and pretty quick at the same time. So let's see. Let me get off, show you all the stats and shit. As you can see, the top speed is actually pretty high, and so is the acceleration. The traction and the braking are also pretty high too for a chopper and a bike regularly. So let's see how this does without any mods on it. As you can see, it is actually going pretty fast. And it's got a unique rear tire too. As you can see on the tire, it has chains on it, which will give it an extra bump of traction. And in real life, it would give it an extra bump of traction, but that's only on the rear wheel. So let's take a look. Let's see what we can do to this bike. So first things first. For me, first pet peeve is the front end. The front end just looks weird and janky, how it has the headlights all the way at the bottom of the front plate on it. Front end looks weird and janky. I know it's an off-road. I would say that the back fin or the back tail looks a bit high, but then again, it is an off-road bike. Even though it's still classified as a motorcycle, it is an off-road bike. But let's see, we're going to do some engine upgrades, some brake upgrades. Don't need any horns or explosives. You could choose between two different liveries. And of course the no livery, but I'm going to keep this one because it looks the best. And plus it has that 69 double meaning number. I'm not a perv, I swear, I'm just saying. Just saying. As you can see, with the livery on it, there really isn't a whole lot you can mess with. It just depends on how the gray looks really on it, because the gray is a part of the livery, but I'm going to do a matte gray color because the matte black and the matte gray are almost indistinguishable. But and for the secondary color, I'm going to do the same thing. Let's see, transmission is going to be all the way up, turbo is going to be all the way up. And honestly, I'm going to keep these wheels. I really do like these wheels. I really like the off-road chains and stuff that they have on them. I like how you can see the little raised bumps on the front and even the little raised bumps on the back, how it's an off-road. So we're going to keep those. And that's all you can do with it. Must say, kind of disappointed in the customization options. That's definitely going to affect my score at the end of this video. But not a lot of customization options. So, but yeah, a couple pet peeves right off the bat. Let's see how it does on the track. Say job, my jobs, races, LS Sprint 1.0. This, another announcement. This might actually be one of the last car reviews I'm going to do for a little bit. Mostly because, again, I don't have a lot of money to go out and buy the other supercars. I would love to review those cars for you guys, but I just don't have any money right now to buy those supercars and upgrade them and stuff like that. So I might get a shark card just so I can do that for you guys, but if not, you know, sorry. Fair warning, I gave you a warning. We're gonna do motorcycles, weather clear. Not gonna listen to any music. Yes, I would like to launch this job on my own. Thank you. No, we are actually not going to do the custom body. We are going to do the custom gargoyle. So let's get right into it. From what I've also seen in the races, I don't know since I've never driven this before, but from what I've also seen in the races, it actually turns really well on corners and everything too. So let's see. Oh man, and you can actually pull a wheelie. That is the first chopper that it's easy to pull a wheelie on. On the speedometer, we're doing about 90. Haven't reached 100 yet. Or did that say 90? 80. Let's see how it handles this turn. Oh man, it turns beautifully. Turns absolutely beautifully for a chopper though. That's going to improve the score. Didn't take that turn too well. But that was a tighter corner. Not many bikes can take turns that well. But the acceleration on this thing, this is damn fast. It really is, especially for a chopper. I like the orange and the gray and everything as well. The libraries are really original too. This one gives kind of a classic feel with also a badass kind of feel. So I'm liking the orange. I'm liking it a lot. Taking this corner really well. So it tops out about 80 miles an hour. I don't know if the speedometers are that accurate in this game because I've never gotten a car over 140 miles an hour. It just hasn't happened for me, but obviously if I race an X80 Proto against the Reaper in a drag race, the X80 is going to win, and top speed is going to win as well. So I don't know if the speedometers are actually accurate, but you know, it's one of those things. Oh yeah. Come on, let's get it. Looks like we are going to be able to complete this race in under 2 minutes, so that's a good thing. But it's not going to do too well in comparison to some of the other cars. But then again, it is a bike and it is a chopper. But for a chopper and for a bike itself, it is pretty damn fast. Let me tell you guys that. Did it in 154. Got to get the cash and everything. How would I rate this? I would rate it at a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. 7 because my pet peeves about it, you know, it just doesn't have a lot of customization options, the lights on the front. And an 8 would be because I absolutely love the tires. I like the feel of the libraries that they give you. It gives you a classic with also a badass feel. And an 8, I would even dare to say a 9 because it's so good for a chopper and it's so good for a bike. It's really fast. It turns really well. But either a 7, an 8, or a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I'm going to sell it just because it's burning a hole in my pocket. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Do me a favor, if you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe. And as always, I will talk to you all later.